Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to Learn English Live 27. My name is Steve Ford, and my inbox has been flooded with messages from English learners around the world who all have one basic thing in common. How can I speak English fast? So I'm here to boost your confidence. Yes, Steve is here with pronunciation and listening. So let's take a look at our first question from Gourari from Algeria. Good evening. I'm learning English in a private school. I am now on level 4. The teacher of English told us that we must choose an American or British pronunciation when we speak and not a mixed accent. For me, it's a little difficult because listening to websites on the web that help us to understand conversations are mixed, so we learn words with different pronunciations. Therefore, vocabulary with pronunciation is mixed. For example, concerning my case, I love American accents, but I can't learn them purely because I always mix it up with British pronunciation. Please, can you help me with some advice to solve this problem? Thanks. Hello, Gourari. It goes without saying that having a uniform American or British accent is going to make your life less complicated. And it's important to know which accent is which. And here are some major differences between standard American English and standard British English. So take a listen to how this is pronounced in England.
Bought.
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 Caught.
Caught.
And the USA.
Bought.
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 Caught.
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 So the British tend to say bought. The sound is a long O, bought. Now, as we heard, there are many variations of this sound in the UK, but in general terms, we can compare that with the American bought, which has more of an ah sound. So bought, 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 bought. Can you hear the difference? O, ah, o, ah. It's up to you which one you want to use. The and versus n sound is much more distinct in British English as opposed to American English. I should mention here that there is a danger of can't in some variations of British English sounding similar to a swear word used for the female anatomy.
Can't.
Cunt.
Can't.
Cunt.
So let's hear the British pronunciation of can't.
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 And now the American.
Can't.
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 So if we take the name Kent, contrasting it with can't in British English, the difference is quite obvious. Can't, Kent. But because American English has more of a nasal sound, and like sheep, they sound virtually the same. So be careful with this one. The big difference with a word like butter, or butter, in British English and in American English butter, is that the British tend to pronounce their T's. Not always. While Americans and Canadians will pronounce T like D, butter. So let's take a listen to British.
Butter.
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 And now American.
Butter.
Butter. Butter.
So both countries have certain speakers who, in a very relaxed way, will leave out the T completely. Butter or bar. And this is considered extremely informal. So let's try to say the following sentence practicing some of what I've taught you today. Hello, this is DJ Nigel, and today we're learning Betty bought a bit of better butter. Again, Betty bought a bit of better butter. Now faster. Betty bought a bit of better butter. Again, Betty bought a bit of better butter. Now faster. Betty bought a bit of better butter. Betty bought a bit of better butter. Hello, this is DJ Steve, and today we're learning Betty bought a bit of better butter. Now relax your T's. Betty bought a bit of better butter. Now faster. Betty bought a bit of better butter. Again. Betty bought a bit of better butter. Now, for all you really advanced students, we're going to pick up the speed. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Betty bought a bit of better butter. 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 Woo! If you got through that one, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, everybody, this was a fun lesson for me, and I hope it was a fun lesson for you to watch. I hope you were able to understand some of the basic differences between British English and American English in terms of pronunciation, and we will see you in our next lesson. Bye for now. The best thing you like about your hometown are the beautiful...
Bitches, yeah.
Come again?
Yeah, on the weekend I like to go to the bitches. Yeah.
Oh, you meant to say beaches.
No. Bitches, yeah.
Yes, it's a common mistake, almost cliche amongst English teachers. Possible to hear the difference between the short A sound and the short E sound in words like bat and bet and pat and pet. You could hear those more easily, right?